Hello everyone, Phil here and good evening. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 21st of January, 2024. Today was a really special streaming day because not only did we have a fun conversation about my upcoming Super Bowl event that's going to be held on Saturday, February 10th, and we began the planning stages for that. But also, today was my React show over on DSPReacts. But also, it was the first stream ever that I did on my newly rebranded channel, DSP Throwback. So allow me to talk about each of these in order, okay? So first of all, the podcast this morning was important. I did a little bit of a follow-up on the reactions that people are giving now that I have canceled the documentary on me. And so, people are having these discussions all over the internet, of course. But it was fun to talk about the reactions from both my fans and not many fans, my haters and stuff like that. It was good stuff. So that was good. And then we went over and had our usual DSP versus the internet react show on DSPReacts. But before that, we talked about the Super Bowl event. It's going to be called the Super Bowl Bash on Saturday, February 10th. Right now, the ideas that we have are definitely going to be some food and some booze, for sure. Me dressed up like an NFL player. I have 3 jerseys. I have a helmet. I have all these props from last year's show. What we haven't agreed on yet is what else we're doing. Will there be gameplay? If there is gameplay, what should it be? Should we play some retro sports games or maybe NFL games? Should I play some fun multiplayer games so that way there's an air of competition? Maybe do some Tekken, Street Fighter, Call of Duty Online. Should I just continue with standard playthroughs that I'm doing? Someone actually left a comment saying that's what they would like to see. Just have me do a little bit of each playthrough that I'm currently handling at that time, so it actually adds to the gameplay of that and it's not setting me back. So I'm uncertain about what I want to do then, but we're going to start talking about that daily and get more opinions on that, all right? Now, on today's React show, on DSPReacts, DSP versus the internet went fine. The show was good. It was entertaining. The problem is this exploit where people are essentially using a VPN to claim they're living in a country they don't live in, and then they're going on all of my channels and mass buying memberships for like less than a penny each, is destroying my channels. And what I mean by that is, number one, there's people who normally would become members, and now they're not doing that because they're getting gifted memberships. So I'm losing revenue because of this. That's number one. Number two, the big problem with DSPReacts is that each week we have the show where if you became a member, you could submit clips for that week's show, and we would put those clips into a randomized playlist, and everyone would have an equal chance of getting their clip watched. Well, right now, we have literally, no exaggeration, because of this bullshit, 300 fake members on that channel who all would have the ability to submit clips. Now, is it fair to someone who legitimately paid the full amount for a membership to now have to compete with people who literally got a gifted membership that was like a quarter of a cent, right? Or less. I think for people are saying it's like less than half of a cent or something crazy because of this exploit, right? It would destroy the show. Like, for example, if 300 people each submitted a clip, I would never even be able to make the playlist for the show. It would take me 8 to 10 hours to do so. I can't do that. So sadly, here's the deal. Today's show went down fine, right, Jasper? But we're going to have to talk tomorrow morning on the podcast and moving forward about how to fix it. I know I can fix it. The question is how. How do we readjust the membership levels so they make sense and so that no one's getting ripped off, but at the same time so that we can have a level that's different from standard that people can submit clips? Because right now the standard level is basically worthless. I can't use it for clip submission. It would ruin the show. So we have to start discussing this tomorrow, and I have some ideas. Sadly, there's limitations with the way YouTube does this that I have to reveal to you guys because I researched it. It's not like I could just easily just adjust pricing and we're done. We can't. I actually have to delete entire membership levels on that channel and create totally new ones over in order to really get this to work. So that's why we have to have this discussion starting tomorrow. So if you're a member over on DSPReacts, you're like, hey, Phil didn't post up the new threads to nominate clips for next week's show. That's why, because of this trolling activity, and we got to fix it. So we're going to figure it out tomorrow, okay? Tonight on DSP Throwback, we had a really amazing launch stream. We had around between 200 to 400 people at various times of the night. It went up and down over the night. And basically, I started really late because I underestimated the amount of time it would take to set up the channel, and even then, I didn't finish. Like, I got Nightbot working, which is good, and we had some moderators helping. But I didn't get all the animations and pop-ups and things working yet. So I apologize because some people contributed. And for example, if you were a legit member to the channel, it didn't have a pop-up tonight or whatever. I'd have to get that worked out for the next stream that I do on that channel. But we did about 2 hours of me commentating over the original Red Dead 1 playthrough. Honestly, I thought it went really well. We had laughs. I talked a lot about not only the game, but my recording style and stuff back then. People had questions. We had back and forth commentary. It was really good. I thought that it really went well. And the people that were there on the stream were very engaged and supportive. I mean, I got a bunch of legitimate memberships, some super chats, and a bunch of tips. So the stream went really well and people really seemed to enjoy it. And most important of all, because of the amount of people that were there watching, I'm very confident that now I'm going to have the amount of watch hours that I need to push this channel into full partnership status and be able to monetize videos moving forward. It's probably going to take a day or two to hit and have an effect, but I should be able to put ads on my videos very soon. And that's awesome because that means that I'll start earning ongoing revenue on the channel. Okay. So the way it's going to work is if you are a current channel member of DSP Throwback, that archive stream will be live for you. You'll be able to watch it as a members-only broadcast archived on the channel. That's exactly what I do right now with DSPReacts. However, if you're not, what I'm going to do is split it up into 4 parts, each around a half hour long, and 1 part will go live a day. So I'll actually do one right now, and then I'll schedule it like each night, maybe around 10 p.m. each night. A new part will go live, one for the next 3 days, so we'll have this spaced out. It won't be, oh, Phil uploaded a ton of videos to the channel today and it's overloaded. It'll actually be spread out, okay? So there'll still be new gameplay on DSP Throwback every day. I think tomorrow is Final Fantasy, and then the day after is Red Dead, and that'll continue to alternate. But you're also going to see these new commentary videos, me doing commentary, you know, on on the old stuff. That's going to also be, you know, live. It's going to be cool. It's going to be good content for the channel and good variety of stuff. All right. And if you joined tonight as a member, if you supported, thank you so much. If you're going to watch these videos on demand, you can support the channel. You can become a member. You can do a super thanks on the video, which I would approve and highlight on the video. Or in the description of every video I upload to DSP Throwback, you can actually leave a tip as well. All right? So think about it, and thank you. It was a great stream tonight. It really was. It went really well, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, people are saying, when's the next one going to be? We could talk about that. I don't want to do streams on that channel too often. I'm thinking maybe every other week on like a Sunday night, maybe we'll do one for variety. But I definitely don't want to be doing it too often because, number one, I'll run out of content. You know, I'm only uploading 1 video a day on that channel. Tonight we went through 3, so we're definitely going to run out of stuff. And number 2, I don't want to break up my other gameplay too much. Already, you know, we've got new releases on the horizon, and I don't want to be playing less and less new games to do that retro stuff too often. So we'll see. We'll talk about that, okay? But in general, the stream went real smooth. Everyone had a great time. I'm pleased with how it went, and I'm happy to upload tonight, okay? Tomorrow is Monday. The podcast will be very important because we're going to talk about how to fix DSPReacts, and we'll talk probably more about the Superbowl event and this Throwback event and how it went. First stream tomorrow on DSPGaming will be Resident Evil 0 Remastered concluding. Hopefully we'll wrap it up. I think we'll be able to wrap it up on that stream, although it might be difficult because the game is really tough on hard, and it's going to be tough to defeat this boss, but I'm going to do my best. And then tomorrow night on the late stream, 6:45 p.m., this is it, the finale of Street Fighter 6. After this, Street Fighter 6 goes on hiatus for a while I focus on Tekken 8. So I hope that you guys will join me for that tomorrow night. It should be a special time. I'm going to pick Blanca, my best character, and we're going to see how it goes, and hopefully it goes well, and we have a good send-off to Street Fighter 6. Okay, guys? Keep in mind, coming up this week, there's still more Baldur's Gate 3. There's another stream of Pal World. There's more Sea of Stars. All this good stuff until, you know, leading up to the new releases on Friday. Okay? All right, guys, that is it. What a great streaming day. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the morning to help me brainstorm and solve some of these issues. And enjoy the stuff on DSP Throwback tonight. That was a great stream. Have a good night. See you in the AM, and peace out, everybody.